Welcome back or welcome to Hound Lane. This month and the following, I want to help you train your dog more efficiently and with less wear and tear. Lots of folks would like to regularly train their dog, yet without a clear path to success, folks shy away from doing so. Friction, we all experience it. The bad kind of friction creates frustration and mental overload. But can we get rid of friction? Friction is your enemy when you want to get things done with less effort and frustration. There is good and bad friction. So here's an example of good friction. Say that you want to save some money. And in order for you to withdraw that money, you need to download an app, remember your password, sign in before you can retrieve the money. As you can see, all these steps might keep you from withdrawing the money and spending it. So this is an example of good friction. Now, bad friction gets in the way of efficiency and creates massive frustration. For example, let's say that you are disorganized and you did not place your car keys where you normally place them. So in the morning, you're running out the door because you need to catch a plane or you need to go to an important meeting, but you can't locate your keys. That is bad friction. It sounds kind of obvious, right? But a lot of the times we don't know what we're going to be teaching just before we're starting our training session, or worse, during our training session. In other words, we don't have a roadmap or a training plan to guide us and the dog. So this is a kind of friction that we don't want. Now let's see how we can use friction to our advantage. First, we need to decide what we're going to be training before you begin the session and before we bring the dog out. Also, we need to decide what you need for the training. What are the reinforcements that what you're going to use? Are you going to use a clicker or not? Balls, whatever it is that you need for that training, you need to have available to you. And also decide where the training is going to be taking place. Are you going to be training in your living room? Are you going to be training in the backyard? These are important decisions that we need to make in order to use friction to our advantage. So when we take care to plan our sessions before we begin the session, we maximize our efforts. And just remember that training with purpose is a gift to our dogs. Let's look at what a good training plan looks like. It is specific. It describes what our final behavior is with specificity. In other words, we know when we have the perfect behavior according to our goals. It describes step by step the criteria of behaviors that we're going to be reinforcing the dog for. And finally, it describes the type of reinforcement we're going to be using. Next month, on part 2, I will expand on how to build a good training plan. See you then.